Hello again, and welcome to another sound design tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at creating siren effects within Logic Pro. We're going to be using the ES2 software synthesizer that comes with Logic, but you don't have to use this one. This is just the one I'm using. You can use any software synthesizer you want. We're using basic mechanics of the synthesizer, so it's nothing special. So let's jump straight into it. The first thing we're going to want to do is create an empty MIDI region with Logic and add a note. So I'm just going to add a C over here. In fact, let's start at the beginning. So let's add a C. Stretch that out. This is going to be our siren noise. We're going to create the siren noise by altering the pitch of this sound, basically. So if we jump into the synthesizer, first thing I'm going to do is quickly turn off some things I don't need. So I don't need the filters for this. I don't need these two modulators. I'm going to be using this modulator in a bit. I'm going to turn unison mode on, add a few more voices so we can hear it clearly. And then I'm going to turn oscillators 2 and 3 off for now. I'm going to just use oscillator 1. So, what we're going to do is use this sawtooth wave that oscillator 1 is already set to. And like I said earlier, alter the pitch so it sounds like a siren. So over here, we've already got a pitch modulator set up. I'm going to quickly take the mod wheel off. We only want one little node here. It's using LFO2, which is what we want. LFO2 we're going to use to determine the rate, or how fast the pitches rise and decline. So I'm going to set the rate. I'm going to set the rate range, or the pitch range, quite drastically. We'll put it down to about there. And the rate I'm going to bring down quite slowly to about 0.2 hertz. So let's have a listen to that now. So that's already starting to sound like not a synthesizer, a siren. So that's really good. Next thing I want to do is add some reverb to give it some character. I quite like, for this siren anyway, there's a specific reverb in Logic I quite like. And that's the one of the spring reverbs. I think it's this one, the small combo spring. And it really makes it sound like a police siren. So let's have a listen to that. There we go. So we've already basically got a police siren. If we wanted to, we could add more reverb to make it sound more distant. What we can do is automate it. You may notice as a siren is playing on maybe it's a police car or an ambulance, the pitch will be rising and declining quite slowly, but then suddenly it will rapidly rise and decline. We can simulate that as well. If we go to the ES2, we go to LFOs and the rate of LFO2, we can automate the rate within Logic. So if I put 2 dots here, let's increase the rate to about 3. Now let's have a listen. So we've got a sudden change in the rate. What we can also do, if we like, is let's open this up again. I'm actually going to make the sound a little bit higher, so let's bring it up to about there. Let's have a listen to that. There we go, quite like that. I might even increase the range of the pitch a bit. So that sounded pretty cool. I mean, you can edit this however you want, however you feel works for you. You might not even want it for a police siren. It's up to you. A couple of things you could do is you could add some more layers of sound to thicken it up a bit. In the synthesizer, you could also add some more oscillators to give some different sound. Try some different waves as well as the sawtooth. If I put the little dot here and add 3 and 2 into it, what I quite like doing is adding this ring sound, which actually kind of gives it a weird panning effect. Let's have a listen to that. So it sounds quite cool, and obviously maybe if we wanted to add some triangle waves. You could do anything you want with it to it. So yeah, that's all there is really to it. Nice and simple tutorial. Hopefully this has helped you. Let me know if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, where I just show you how to make some cool sound effects. And let me know if you enjoyed it. So thank you. I've been Henry Scott. I'll see you in the next one.